After what happened on the debut edition of Hardcore Hotline, this woman right here is out for redemption. The man, Becky Lynch, has been all around the world as one of the best wrestlers in the entire planet. She has gone coast to coast, country to country, proving why she is the man of professional wrestling. And last week in that Gauntlet Eliminator, Becky Lynch tapped out to Candice LeRae in what is quite honestly the shocker of the night. Everyone's been talking about it. Becky Lynch tonight goes one-on-one with Candice LeRae, and she gets the chance to right the wrongs of last week. But the question remains, can she do it? Can Becky Lynch overcome the woman that tapped her out just 7 days ago? If there was anybody I'd put my money on, it is Becky Lynch. But after you're losing to someone just mere days ago, you have to wonder what the psyche's going to be like for Becky Lynch. And of course, it was Candice LeRae who did the unthinkable, who tapped out the man, Becky Lynch. Whoa, 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 look at that shirt. Wait, Candice LeRae is not dressed to compete. What gives?
Becky, you didn't honestly think I'd be facing you tonight, did you? I tapped you out last week, and you expect me to stoop down to your level? Absolutely not. Sure, Rhea Ripley eliminated me last week, and she was the better woman that night, but Becky, I've been the better woman between us for over a decade plus. While you were off becoming a headlining superstar for breaking your little nose and bleeding a trickle of blood in 2018, I was wrestling guerrilla warfare matches with a crimson mask that would make Jim Ross shiver back in 2014. A crimson mask, mind you, that got me blacklisted for nearly 4 years from that same company you became a star in. But that's nothing new with you and your little horsewomen, is it? Stealing from those who came before you and presenting our groundwork as your own? For years, I have had to sit back and listen to the utter bullshit that you and 3 other women caused an entire evolution of this business. No, you didn't. You know you didn't. The groundwork that women like myself, that women like Nicole Matthews, that women like Portia Perez laid out in companies like Shimmer, that is where the evolution started. But you wouldn't understand that, would you? Because you were there with the rest of us, grinding to change the landscape of professional wrestling as we knew it. Then one moment, you were gone. Retired from the business because you couldn't handle it anymore until a fat contract fell into your lap. I remember everything, Becky, and I've known for years that I am 10 times the professional wrestler that you are. Last week, I proved it. And this week you're gonna be wrestling, just not against me. I found you the perfect replacement, though. Someone who understands everything that I've been through. Someone who understands the way.
What do you mean you have found someone that follows the way? That is Tegan Knox! And she's wearing the same shirt that Candice LeRae is. That parody of the Man t-shirt. Oh my God, Becky Lynch going one-on-one, I suppose, with Tegan Knox tonight, even though it was supposed to be that woman there, Candice LeRae. Nevertheless, Tegan Knox, Becky Lynch is on the agenda now. Pay no mind to the un-ECW branded referee. Universe mode still a little broken. Becky Lynch coming out the gate with a shoulder tackle, trying to show it doesn't matter who's in the middle of that ring. Oh, and look at that, looking at Candice LeRae as she wrenches on the arm of Tegan Knox in the early goings of this one. And Candice LeRae now looking under the ring, grabbing a sledgehammer. Drop kick from Tegan Knox, dropping Becky down. Those were strong, and I mean absolutely strong words from Candice LeRae, claiming that Becky Lynch has essentially taken the groundwork of the foundation that herself and other women in professional wrestling that came before the horsewomen set. And I mean, let's be honest here, call a spade a spade. It's hard to argue with Candice LeRae. Long before an evolution began in the World Wrestling Entertainment, there was a women's evolution that started ages before that at Shimmer. There was a lot of evolution that started at Shine, over in companies such as Stardom. There is so much history when it comes to Becky Lynch and Candice LeRae that I feel as though we have not even been unearthed on yet. Referee at a count of 8 here. Becky Lynch getting into the ring. Tegan Nox now getting into the ring. But what is this allegiance that Tegan Nox has now found herself with Candice LeRae? Of course, we know that LeRae and Tegan have history together in their own right, but never did I expect tonight on the second episode of ECW Hardcore Hotline, our first from the ECW arena, that Tegan Nox would be the one opening things up here tonight against Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch now pulling her in, drives her down. She's got the arm. She's got the arm. No, Tegan able to break free. I thought Becky might have snapped it there. You know, Becky Lynch cannot be too happy with this one. Whipping off Becky. Spine buster there from Tegan. Tegan now looking to follow in the footsteps of Candice LeRae, looking to shock everyone with a win here over Becky Lynch. And now with Becky on the ground, Tegan calling for her to get to her feet. What could she be looking for here? Oh my God. Big time tope suicida. My goodness. That was incredible. Tegan Nox, another superstar who was wrestled down in Shimmer, just as Candice LeRae has, just as Becky Lynch has. She knows the history there as well. This goes back over a decade plus, and now it is boiled over here in the land of the extreme. We have a huge card here tonight. As you know already, the ECW World Television Championship Tournament is beginning. Wait a minute. Becky Lynch and Candice LeRae. Candice just threw Becky into the ring. Oh my God. You got to have eyes in the back of your head when you're dealing with the wicked pixie known as Candice LeRae. Look at this. Exposing the steel buckle in the bottom left-hand corner now, as Tegan Nox with a suplex to Becky Lynch, driving her down into the mat. Kick to the gut there from Tegan. Tegan now, what should she be looking for? Big time flip pile driver! Welsh Destroyer, but it's a rope break. Becky Lynch able to get a foot under the bottom rope to break the hold. Oh my God, speaking of breaking, we might have just saw a broken chin, maybe a jaw there of Tegan Nox. Tegan coming in hot. Big spine buster there. Tegan trying to impress, I would assume so anyways, Candice LeRae. Of course, LeRae saying that Tegan also knows the way, whatever that means. Oh, what is Tegan looking for? Go for the cover here. Here we go. Can she get it? 1, 2. No, kick out at 2 there. Becky Lynch keeping the fight alive. Imagine the scenes if Becky Lynch loses not once but twice in a row. Candice LeRae, you would have to assume, would start to feel right in that sense. Oh my God, what a kick to the chest there. Becky, of course, game planned all week for getting her redemption against Candice LeRae, only for Candice LeRae to pull. No! Oh my God, that exposed buckle. And now Tegan getting her up. Oh my God, what is Tegan looking for here? Big arm drag off the top. Calling for her to her feet. Kick to the knee. Coming off. Shiniest Wizard. Going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. No! Becky Lynch keeping this one alive. And Tegan is furious. She's beside herself, but she's going to the top. Nothing can stop her. She's all the way up, calling for Becky Lynch to get to her feet. Molly go round. Referee, though, distracted. Turning around. 1, 2. No, that moment, that second with the referee's back to the action, you have to think just cost Tegan Nox the win right there anyways. Drop down, get your eagle on. Big uppercut from Tegan following it up. Of course, this Welsh wrestler, no stranger to competition. calling once again now. Becky Lynch to get to her feet with another tope suicida. And Tegan Nox has Becky Lynch exactly where she wants her. Wait a minute. No. She was looking for the choke slam there. Becky with a big elbow to counter. Lifts Tegan up. But Tegan's going around and going after the leg of Becky Lynch. We are at a count of 5 now as Tegan rolls Becky back into the ring. Tegan Nox has looked incredible this entire match. Take nothing away from Becky Lynch, however. We know the track record of Becky Lynch. She could turn it back on a moment's notice, but look at the viciousness of Tegan Nox as she drives Becky Lynch into the mat with a kick to the back following suit. Oh my God, big overhand. Forearms, has her hook. German suplex dropping Becky Lynch. And now Becky back on her feet, rolling Savant. Oh, shiniest wizard! But again, the referee distracted with that buckle that Candice LeRae had set up. Is LeRae trying a little too hard? Because look at that. Becky was done. Becky was out. That would have been it. Oh my God. Tegan now lifting Becky to her feet. Becky with a counter and a clothesline, taking Tegan down. Another one. Oh, the last kicker with a lariat, leg lariat there. Becky grabbing Tegan by the hair, but Tegan's fighting back. Has her locked up. Hooks her. Nice suplex there, driving Becky down into the mat. Look at this cold, calculated attack from Tegan Nox. Of course, Candice knew she was going to replace herself for almost a week now. So you have to think Tegan's had a week to prepare for Becky Lynch for the biggest fight of her life. But Becky, on a moment's notice, trying to fight back, trying to show why she is the man, why she deserves to have another shot at the ECW Women's World Championship. Going up to the middle rope. Big time leg drop from Big Time Bex. Going for the cover, but the referee. Oh my God, Candice LeRae continually getting her nose in the business of this matchup. Becky now lifting Tegan Nox to her feet, turning around. Becky with a manhandle slam, going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, Becky Lynch is your winner. And you have to think, had Candice LeRae not pulled the buckle earlier, Tegan Nox had Becky Lynch beat. Oh my goodness, what is this going to do to the psyche of Candice LeRae going forward?